They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man. It's strong. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He goes right back to the air. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down and run. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Taking it the other way. At the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Under fire. Fires downfield. Finds a man on the right. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Makes the grab. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
Back to pass. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On fourth down, going to the air. Fires left. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Wants to throw. It's Hebert. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. And the Volunteers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's complete. Goes down immediately, but he's got plenty and a fresh set of downs here. And the Vols will line it up on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Martin. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Eakin. There he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Hebert. Here's the pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looking to take a shot. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. On the option, the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get...
Makes a grab and room to run. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down.
Really nice individual effort that time by the wide receiver. He was trying.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Dropping back, it's Hebert. Makes the grab. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Working the middle, it's complete. The Vols headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Turning it on. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. So here is the Tennessee offense. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Hebert. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
They're trying to get the receiver on a drag route and working through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Rush is on him. And it's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away when you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you dive and make...
Breaks into the open. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy 1st down.
The keeper on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. I know the intensity can be overwhelming, but you have to hold your water. This makes it much tougher on 3rd and goal. He's looking downfield to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Under fire. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. On the move, it's Martin. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Hebert. With the catch, it's Robinson. And he goes down after making the grab, picks up a few, but still short of the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out. If they're going to cut into this deficit, let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got some room to run. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. So the defense sets him up with that interception. Now a couple of 1st downs, maybe even punch in a score, and they'll go home with the W. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Abear. Got a man. It's Martin. Stumbled to the ground.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
Firing to the right, complete. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. He might want another play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Second down coming up. Gonna look downfield again. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to throw, it's Abear. It's complete. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Here's a heat. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on 3rd down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge 3rd down conversion for this offense.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown, it is a dagger in this game. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on first down. Unloads it left. Caught near the sideline, it's Benjamin. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Wants to go right back downfield. He'll get rid of it. With the catch, it's Craver. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say, let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't ask me how I won. They ask me if I won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you'd want to play better on offense. You'd want to score more points, but Reese, Jesse, I want to learn as I win. I don't want to learn as I lose.
And I know you're loving this one, David, because in today's era of modern college football, with all these spread offenses and up-tempo, we're used to seeing a ton of points. We're not used to seeing a lot of games like this. I wouldn't get used to seeing it, but for this team right here, they got to love the way that they played defense. They made the plays required to win. That's a happy group all around.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.